great YouTube? It is Mr. Mean coming at you this fine Monday, July 1st afternoon. I hope everybody is doing well. I got a goodie in the mail today, so I thought I've already unboxed it, so to speak, but I wanted to show it to everybody because this is a Kickstarter reward from, I think, 2 years ago. The Black Madonna. This is an adventure for Twilight 2000. It's pretty neat because it kind of reminds me of the old days of TSR. It comes in a cardboard box, which I've already taken it out of the box. It's not very thick. And I'm just going to read the excerpt on the back. When I was a kid, my best friend was named Donald Kaminsky. I was over at his house for dinner once when his great aunt Lukja was visiting. She was this crazy lady from the old country who spoke hardly any English. After dinner, she gave me a little card with a picture on one side and a printing on the other. I thought it was a Polish baseball card or something, but it was an old-time picture of Mary and the baby Jesus. Don's dad said that it was a holy picture. He read the stuff on the back to me. It was all about the painting, which was called Our Lady of Chihuahua, I can't say the word, and had all sorts of neat stuff about sieges and battles and thieves being struck dead as they tried to steal the painting. I loved it. I never dreamed I'd ever hold the real Black Madonna in my hand someday. The Black Madonna is a campaign expansion for the 4th edition of Twilight 2000 based on the classic adventure with the same title for the 1st edition of the game. The new and updated supplement is written by the original author Frank Frey and Chris Keeling. This box set includes new rules, new weapons, an overview of the Silesia region of Poland, new encounters, new factions for the PCs to tangle with, new scenario sites to explore, and details on the Black Madonna itself and its secrets. Contents of the box set: a 72-page book with new rules and campaign material, an 8-page handout booklet, 16 new encounter cards for use in Silesia or elsewhere, 6 battle maps for specific locations, 3 battle maps for close quarters combat, and a travel map from Free Liga. So 3 to 6 players for ages 16 plus 120 minutes roughly. Manufactured in China. Not happy about that. I wish but I mean, Free Liga is not an American-based company, so I understand. Again, there's the cover. It's a very nice cover with the Black Madonna there, and as you can see, so the contents, when you open the box, you get a Free Liga catalog, which I will peruse that later, in a silica pack, to keep the moisture out. Here's the little booklet. This is kind of like a handout, I believe. Let's see. It's just text in there, kind of stained, kind of made to look like a little soldier's book. And of course the games catalog, like I said. And then there's the cards, and encounter cards, as you can see. Let's open them up and see how they are. Ooh, well, I will say they're a little flimsy, a little on the thin side. About average thickness, though. Thinner than a playing card, but they're pretty, they've got a nice texture to them. But there's all kinds of near misses. These are all encounters. Yeah, a bunch of encounter cards. Wolverines. Picture of a hind. Yeah, so all kinds of cool stuff in here. Just a deck of encounter cards for use, and you probably multiple uses and stuff like that. Put them back in the sleeve if I can without killing myself. There we go. That's nice. Very nicely done, though. What I really like is these are the encounter maps. It's just a single 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. You can use little tokens or whatever to represent your guys, but it's a nice little map for planning. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these, so 10 of them with all different kinds of things on the back. So these are just good for encounter planning and stuff like that. And then, of course, let me get this back in the box without mangling it. You have the actual supplement book. they've never done, Freely hasn't done these books in hardback. For whatever reason, they decided to stick with like pamphlet softback printing and box sets. I have the collector's 10 of the Kickstarter, you know, second edition, third or fourth printing, whatever you want to call it, which I did a review of. You can go down in the doobly-doo and check that out. But this is the book. Let's see, do we have a page count here? Nope. Oh yeah, 69, so about 70 pages. This is all the scenarios and the adventures and everything. A bunch of new weapons, Polish weapons, just all kinds of cool stuff, maps, everything, Sicilian encounters, list of encounters, so there's all kinds of things in here, you know, and so these are the encounters that match those cards in there, so kind of, I don't know if it gives a little bit more of an explanation. And then the Polish factions that were in the area, and just the actual Black Madonna adventure itself. So really well laid out. It's got that cool watercolor art. There's very few live pictures, but there's some of the art. You can see it's that watercolor-esque. Let's see. Yeah, there's some digitally enhanced photos there, scenario sites. So Pope John Paul II. So a whole bunch of just adventure ideas and documentation and NPCs that you can meet in and around the area. So nice handy dandy little book, the cards, and that's really all you get. But this was part of the Kickstarter. I believe it was a stretch goal. It was promised to us 2 years ago, roughly, and I just got it today. I literally went and picked it up and opened it and just give you guys a clear view of the contents. I think it's pretty cool. I will never play it. This too much modern or too close to modern reminds me of Desert Storm and everything over there, so I chose not to deal with that stuff, but I'm glad to have it in my collection. I'm glad I finally got it. It was part of the Kickstarter, and I really enjoy the 10 box. It's nice to open it up and look at it. There's a lot of cool things in there. It came well packaged. It was wrapped up in shrink wrap, and then it had bubble wrap around it, and then paper around that, and it was in a thick box, about 2.5 times this thick. So it was packaged very well, and it obviously was delivered to me in pristine condition. So very happy to add this to the collection and put it on the shelf. And I just thought I would give you guys a quick unboxing and a look at the contents of what's in the box. Are you going to run it? Are you going to play it? Have you played the original? If you have, let me know down there in the doobly-doo. As always, like and subscribe. I hope everyone is doing well. If you really want to support the channel, $5 a month, Patreon really helps out. All that money goes back into the channel to buy equipment and or new RPG products. Also, feel free to use my drive-through affiliate link. It's down in the doobly-doo, and that, of course, really helps out the channel as well because it doesn't cost you anything, and it puts a couple pennies in my pocket. So, as always, like and subscribe. Thumbs if you liked it, subs if you loved it, as Dave 2D would say it. Go check out his channel. He's got a really cool technology YouTube channel. He's been doing it for years. Anyway, I hope everybody is well, as always. Peace and hair grease. And remember, as always, Mr. Mean says, be nice. Till next time.